Have you ever wondered where waves play the perfect song and seagulls dance in the sky? In today's video, I'll be taking you to where waves crash against the shore. We are diving into Mombasa's very own masterpiece. Join me as I tour along the 460 million Kenya shillings revamped Mama Ngina Waterfront, which sits on 26 acres of land and stretches 2 kilometers long. There are two secret entry points to this wonderland. Imagine entering this water park from the area near the historical Likoni ferry crossing channel, or coming in from the other side near Kenya's first ever statehouse, built way back in 1879. Right next to the statehouse also sits Kenya's oldest golf course, which was built by the British in 1911. Let me tell you what makes this park an ideal place to visit. There are no public vehicles allowed into the park, making the waterfront a peaceful haven. Here, you can stroll without a care, feel the ocean breeze, and soak in the waterfront's beauty without any distractions. It is time to take a walk with me into this free waterfront park and uncover why it is a major attraction to many visitors who visit Mombasa. For those who did not know, although Mama Ngina Waterfront looks like a modern-day paradise, this place is rich in history, dating back to the 15th century. Mama Ngina Waterfront is a living museum, which has kept untold stories for the longest time until today. This has been a home to bustling markets, cultural celebrations, the Swahili people, the Arabs, the Portuguese, and cultural gatherings. A couple of centuries ago, this park was a Swahili town and a home to 3 Swahili tribes, the Kilindini, the Changamwe, and the Tangana, who were all displaced by the coming of the Arabs and the Portuguese. The war fought between the Arabs and the Portuguese in the 1500s, resulting to the Portuguese gaining control of the island, is believed to have taken place right here in the waterfront. It is also during this period that the iconic Fort Jesus was constructed. Fort Jesus is a 16th century monument which you can visit by watching our video through the link above. Anyone who has been to Mama Ngina Waterfront has seen the Baobab Trees which are found near the Likoni ferry entry. These are not ordinary Baobab trees, they are living memories, standing tall for over 400 years. During the wars, many Kilindinians who lost their lives remained buried at this site. The baobabs are a representation of graveyards of the past. Mama Ngina Waterfront is so rich in history that in the year 2005, the National Museum of Kenya gazetted this waterfront, which overlooks the Indian Ocean, as a tourist attraction. Next to the baobab is an amphitheatre which can accommodate up to 1,000 people at a time. In Mombasa, Mama Ngina's amphitheatre has become a home of entertainment by the sea. Ever since it was revamped, countless live performances, cultural events, and cultural shows have been held here. The wide-angle experience while having your drinks, watching a show, and enjoying oceanic views is unreal. This empty space is our VIP spot, the presidential suite. Major national functions have been hosted here, with the first national function being the 2020 Mashujaa Day. So far, you must have noticed that Mama Ngina is a hotspot for photo shoots. When visiting, don't forget to carry a camera for capturing Mama Ngina's beauty. Also make sure you wear some comfortable shoes as there are a lot of discoveries to be made. At times, Mombasa can be quite hot, so to protect yourself from the scorching sun, you might want to carry a hat. For the ladies, don't forget to bring your sunscreen. Snacks are available at the waterfront. You don't need to carry your water and snacks. Standing at the edge of the waterfront makes you realize of the endless possibilities of this place. The government has installed some guardrails to protect its citizens from the cliff. There are other activities to be done here, including riding horses, camel riding, skating, running, jogging, strolling, and getting snacks. Children here also get an opportunity to ride the young people vehicles. This is where I meet the first Pigeon Tower. This piece of history is located next to the only mosque found in the waterfront and the Kilindini Cultural Center, which is meant to act as a museum for the Swahili culture. Even though the Kilindini Center remains closed, whispers tell of its rich heritage and tells of the Tua ruins, which form part of the early settlement discovered by archaeologists during the development of the park. When it comes to safety, our Coral Rock Police Post stands guard, not just as a safety net but as a local landmark. It is now time to find Mombasa's culinary delights. From crispy kachiri to juicy madafu, this food paradise has got you covered. Over 260 traders have been licensed to trade here. Thanks to Kenya's Vision 2030, dreams have been turned into reality. This place has been designed to create a seamless working and trade environment for the citizens. Walking here feels therapeutic, with palm trees lining the path. Mama Ngina is your perfect exercise buddy. Whether you're running, strolling, or just soaking in the views, Kenya's second city under the sun makes all these possibilities endless. Speaking of paradise, I never knew Mama Ngina Beach exists right under this park until today. Whether you're into sunbathing, swimming, or just strolling along the shore, it's an experience which you can only explain once you're here. The best time to access the beach is during the day when the tides are low. While going through this beach, let me give you a little history of this waterfront. This park is said to have ancient archaeological remains. While others come to the park for picnics and relaxation, others visit the park to carry out research and connect with its history. Archaeological evidence indicates that the ruins of the first St. John's SK Church, which is believed to have been built by the Portuguese after driving out the Kilindinians, lies just behind the Coast Police Headquarters. The St. Joseph Fortress is also said to be next to the SK Church. It is unfortunate that we could not access these ruins, as they were apparently sealed off following the Shakahola massacre perpetrated by Pastor Mackenzie in Kenya. The ruins have now turned to criminal hideouts. Beneath the park, underground tunnels and caves which were used as holding grounds by the Arabs before selling slaves abroad during the slave trade period can also be found. From my observation, Mama Ngina Waterfront is not just a pretty location with lots of recreational facilities, but one that is very rich in history, dating back to the times when trade ships sailed through these very waters, leading to Mombasa, Kenya Ports Authority. From these coral rocks, one can catch some epic sunrise and sunset views. Next to the beach area are two modern restaurants, the MnKafe and the Chinese Galaxy, which boast luxurious amenities and stunning views. We will find out more about these two restaurants when we probably do reviews about them. We are almost done with our tour. This is the second entry point to the park, which is near Kenya's oldest golf course, built by the British in 1911 after invading Mombasa in the colonial period. A short distance from Mombasa Golf Club is Mombasa Statehouse, built in 1879, 8 years before the construction of Nairobi Statehouse in 1907. The views from outside the golf course show how green this course is. For golf enthusiasts, this is one of the perfect ways to spend a leisurely afternoon. If not here, then you can also visit the Nyali Golf Course, which is also a beauty. With the invasion of the Arabs, Portuguese, and finally the Whites, this park has over the years changed names. It was first called Ras Mizimole, meaning the Headlands of Spirit. Between 1912 and 1936, the British changed the name to Azania Drive, and after post-independence, Kenya's founding president named the place Mama Ngina Drive in honor of his wife, Mama Ngina Kenyatta, who is also the mother to Kenya's fourth president, President Uhuru Kenyatta. At times, it has also been referred to as the Lighthouse, before it later came to be known as the new Mama Ngina Waterfront. In Mombasa, Mama Ngina Waterfront is not the only place named after the nation's first family. We also have the famous Jomo Kenyatta Public Beach, popularly known as Pirates, named after the first president himself. The Uhuru Gardens next to Pembezandovo in Mombasa also shares a name with President Uhuru, who is not only the nation's first son, but also Kenya's fourth president. These Uhuru Gardens can also be found in Nairobi and other parts of the country. Before we leave, let's head to where the second Pigeon Tower is located, near Mombasa Statehouse. Here, we meet other street vendors also selling Mombasa's iconic culinary snacks, like the famous fried cassava crepes, roasted potatoes, and fresh coconuts. As we log off, allow me to invite you to visit Mama Ngina Waterfront. It is a free 460 million experience which you cannot afford to miss. If you have found our video to be informative, kindly like, share and comment in the section below. Feel free to tell us of the places we can also visit as we show you the world through the eyes of Carlimbo. Subscribe and work with us so we can relive past and future upcoming vlogs together. Before you go, kindly check out our playlist for more exciting videos like these ones. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning and keep making memories. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. See you on the next one and thanks for watching.